Here we go.
I'm 36 from New York, and I am about to do day 1 injections for egg freezing all the way to London to do it abroad because it's about 1/3 of the price, and I wanted to show a more affordable option. I am not a needles person whatsoever. I barely get a flu shot, COVID shot. Let's see how this goes. They give you medicine called Menopur, and basically this powder. I have to pour this water into, put on this needle. And this is not the needle that goes in you. This is actually just the needle for, it was pretty easy. This is, what's funny is like I went over this with a nurse twice and it's still confusing. I shouldn't have made the needle go on so tight to this because I need it for the next vial of water to mix into the solution. This is not easy. Like, don't put the needle so tight on this because now I don't know how to get it off. This just adds to the stress.
Add to the stress of paying for the past you've lived. The ghost of Dickmas past always comes to haunt. Never stops.
Put this in my stomach.
Where's the other needle? This one, the needle.
That one. Gently remove the syringe from the needle with a twist, leaving the needle in the vial. Oh, I'm supposed to leave the needle in here.
I didn't think you
I
were the
didn't
hog.
realize what I was doing.
And then, of course, there she is with her standard alphabet BFF. It's like copy pasta, man.
But I put it on, I guess, right?
Well, just obviously.
Ah!
Easy.
My name's Brittany. I'm 30.
So there's that. Anyways, so she does all this stuff, and then here we go. This is hilarious. So it starts off when egg freezing doesn't work.
I have some sad news, and this is what's not talked about enough with egg freezing, and I think is really crucial to know. And I encourage anyone thinking about egg freezing to watch this video. So last week I made a video that reached a lot of you about egg freezing abroad and how it's 1/3 of the cost.
This is a story of a single 30-something living in New York City and heading to London to freeze my eggs.
Oh yeah, let's watch that first. Let's watch the big. I'm sorry, I kind of ruined it for you, but here it is. Here's her hyping up the like, oh my god, I'm gonna glamorize and like. I am just so empowered, and yeah, I'm 36, and I'm totally going to have a geriatric pregnancy, but let me show you girls, because you can go out there, you can suck like 1,000,000 dicks and totally get the fucking Prince Charming of your dreams when you're 40, because when you're 40, you're way hotter than you were when you were 20. Here's how.
Story of a single 30-something living in New York City and heading to London to freeze my eggs for 1/3 of the cost. I've lived a life of adventure, career, and not settling for love in my 30s.
I've lived a life of adventure, career, and not settling for love in my 30s. Translation: life of adventure, a shitload of dicks. Career: no man will put up with me, so I have to put all my energy into a career. Because when a girl is really bad at relationships, the one thing she does typically put her career or put her energy into is her career, because she understands like, oh shit, no man is going to save me. I'm pretty bad with men. I'm pretty bad at relationships. I better be good at my job because, honestly, that's the only thing that saves me. And that happens across the board. I meet Japanese girls that are workaholics. I met Korean girls that are workaholics. I mean, white girls, Latinas, because they know at the end of the day, deep down inside, women want a handsome, like dreamy, perfect man to take care of their every need, okay? And this right here is her just like denying reality, and really this is a really big slap in the face for her. And then the third thing she says is not settling for love in my 30s. Like you are a fucking goddamn you are absolutely like fucking adolescent moron. Like that's not how love works. That is a very immature, stupid way to look at things. Love is not about what you receive. Love is about giving. Love is an action, okay? Love is a verb. Okay, love is not when you're high on dopamine and you want to fucking have endless amount of sex because your brain is still like, you know, stimulated by this new person. That's not love. Love is when you've been with somebody for 4 years and you still just care about that person deeply as an individual, despite about how you feel. That's what's called being an adult, being a decent human being and loving somebody, right? Whether it be a friend, whether it be your family, whether it be a relationship with somebody, that's real love. And a lot of humans are incapable of. And the thing with this generation of American women, and this bitch is the same age as me, bro. Can you believe this? Like, I'm fucking G compared to this. But I shouldn't even compare myself. That's like me, like, stunting on a bunch of retards at the Special Olympics. It's not fair. But anyways, speaking of retards, let's go back to this chick. She's just retarded because she has this, like, she's a 36-year-old woman and she has like this Disney concept of love in her mind. Like, I need to feel elated and perfectly in love at all times. And if I don't get that, then I deserve better. And watch this. I'm gonna ice my eggs and then I'll show you, oh, infinite list of dudes that pumped and dumped me. And it's just delusion. It's delusion, mate. Anyways, here we go. I'm still not ready to have a family yet and want that option one day. Bitch, that door has closed. That door has closed. And you better get on a dating bonanza right now because you're 36. What are you going to do? So you're 36, assuming she just turned 36 this year. That means, okay, so let's just say she gets in a relationship right now. Actually, let's whiteboard this. Shall we whiteboard this? Is this even interesting, or are you guys just all bored and you just hate me? I mean, don't worry. I probably would hate me too. But I think I'm doing a pretty good job, actually. Now, this is hot fire. I need to take Offie Kingdom approach and just be like, no matter what I'm doing, it's fucking awesome. This is really good. It's just not for low IQ people. Sorry, I'm not bouncing off the walls like a fucking chimpanzee in heat. But this is exactly what's going on. And the reason is I'm telling you guys is this: it's not to bash women. It's for you guys to stop fucking idealizing these women who are like just as flawed and broken as you, if not more, because they're the targets of the mainstream media and consumerism. Okay. And so, here's the thing. Right. What's up, Spin Doctor? Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Right. So so now it's basically October. So we're in 10/22, right? So let's say she gets a boyfriend this month, okay? So you're going to have BF stage, right? Like 1 to 2 years. Okay? 1 to 2 years, right? And then she's 36. So then best case scenario, 37, she gets married. This is a best case scenario. This is assuming she has a boyfriend today. 37 gets married. Okay. 1 year of marital bliss. And then 38 have a kid, which is going to be really hard. Okay. If you guys know Allie from Real Fem Sapien, she was having trouble having a child, and she's 27 years old. She had a miscarriage, unfortunately. So that's never fun. And, she was devastated. I remember we talked on the phone. She was fucking upset. She's crying. She was not cool. And, now you have a kid. This is a best case scenario. Have a kid, right? That is like, you are pushing it. This right here alone is the hardest part, because finding somebody that you actually can click with and have a good time with and love and like genuinely spend good times and have happiness, like, that's a hard thing to find. And it's even harder if you're an undeveloped dickhead like she is, right? So this is her, and then she's saying, like, I'm not ready to settle down, have a kid. Like, I'm sorry, sweetheart, but the truth is this: you're probably not gonna have a kid. You're probably not. You better fucking pull an Angelina Jolie and a fucking Brad Pitt and go adopt a little black baby, and like fucking virtue signal that way, because and then God save that little black baby, because she's gonna put dresses on him. But this is it, right? And the reality is this. Okay, I'm reading a book right now called The Molecule of More, and talks about like what's going on with dopamine and dopamine slavery, and it is fucking terrifying how much of a slave we are to dopamine. I was reading that shit and like questioning my entire reality today. Brandon Carter recommended that book to me. The Molecule of More. Totally recommend it. It's 4 hours. I'm on 1.9x right now, and it says like a little under 4 hours for me to knock it out. But like, it's terrifying. It's terrifying how much we are truly slaves to chemicals in our brain. And I don't believe in evolution. There's something that definitely created us. If you're gonna tell me all this shit's completely random, and we all just have these kind of chemicals running around in our brains, and like we all exploded in the universe, and like there were fucking 6 infinity stones, and that gave birth to us. I am more likely to believe that there were 6 infinity stones that spawned the universe than I am to believe the fucking Big Bang Theory. Okay, and my biggest culprit against not believing the Big Bang Theory is because the mainstream media and the government is for it. So it's just like, what do you guys not want me to believe in? God? Okay, I'm going to believe in God because that's more likely the case. Anyways, the reality is this. All she is a dopamine slave. And the fastest way to be a dopamine slave as a woman like her who's attractive is via new dick. And she's indulging in all these other vices as well, drinking alcohol and fucking traveling. Like she's always just like, I need that new hit, need that new stimulus. Come on, give me that new dick. Oh, I fucking hate this guy. I'm starting to get comfortable. I hate him. You know, like Donovan Sharp said it best in one of his shorts.
Shut up and take my money.
And Donovan gets a lot of guff, but Donovan is a great man, and he honestly, you know, he's not perfect or whatever, but the dude is like straight up, like he is legitimately a very educated man. I'm gonna pull up this clip exactly to show you exactly what this, because and the thing is this, I'm so fucking good with this shit that I'm just done doubting myself, because I'm just like I'm just banging home runs like 24/7, 365. If you guys have been watching me and you've been seeing like the consistency of me being right, I mean, really, I'm not saying to blindly follow me, but I mean, if you were to verify my work, you see that I'm pretty fucking consistent with my delivery and being right. A shout out to Billy Huang, a great friend of mine. Thank you so much. He says, like the video, bros. This is why you take the red pill. Optimize yourself, educate yourself on female nature so you don't land a train wreck like Brittany Allen. Yeah, for sure. And she's like, you know, she's a good-looking girl. She's hot. She's hot for sure.
This is a story.
But I bet you she's not as hot with all those filters and all that makeup. And I bet you she was even, you know, it would make her really hot if she was fertile. But we got to fucking add some water to those powdered eggs. Them things are dried up. But here's the biggest problem with her, right? This is what happened when girls get bored in a relationship, right? Check it out.
You finally meet a guy, he treats you right, he doesn't put hands on you, there's no drama, there's very little fighting, he doesn't cheat on you, doesn't smash your friends. A few months in, you tell your friends, I'm bored. No, you're in a stable relationship. A lot of you ladies mistake boredom for stability. Any relationship that is completely free of drama and cheating and all that other stuff that you guys complain that you don't want, but then you finally get it, and now you're bored. Next time you're in a boring relationship, ask yourself, seriously, am I bored or am I in a stable relationship?
And that's what Kevin Samuel was talking about, because a lot of these girls, right, like one of the girls I'm seeing right now, I was the first guy ever to be like, bitch, you got to pull your load around here. Like, this ain't no fucking free rodeo. Like, you're not just going to come up in my millionaire fucking lifestyle, like, and not pull your load. Like, you got to cook, you got to clean, you got to massage me, you got to scratch my head. You know, you got to take care of my dog. These are just the duties of the woman in my life. Like, I run this shit very traditional the way I am. And when she's with me, she doesn't pay for anything. I don't pay for her rent, none of that fucking, you know, I was about to say gay in a non-mainstream effective, mainstream acceptable way. But I don't fuck with any of that, you know, that kind of BS. I'm not paying her rent, none of that bullshit. But when she's with me, we go out to eat dinner. She doesn't pay. We go to the grocery store. I buy everything.
Shut up and take my money.
We go on vacations. I pay for everything. I fly first class. I make her fly economy. No, I'm just joking. I told her though, if she acts a damn fool and I fly first class somewhere, I'm gonna make her fly economy. But that's just the way he rolls, right? And this is what Kevin Samuels was talking about. Like, a lot of these women have lost the sense of dutyship in the relationships. A relationship is not a free ride, but these women have been getting free rides since they were born. So, like, since 5 years old, like, what do you want to be? I want to be a space pirate, assassin, president of Zambia and America at the same time. Like, you can do it, Susie. And if any man tells you you can't, he's a lying, misogynistic, rapist, Republican, far-right, transphobic, bigot. He hates black people. He hates Asians. He hates people who smell like curry. He hates them all. And he's just a terrible bigot. Do you understand me? I know you're 5 years old, but do you get this? Like, these are the bitches teaching the kids. Okay? And it's and their whole life they're just like given life on easy mode and told how fucking perfect little angels they are and they could do anything. And when they get into a relationship, like, what do you mean I have to like do something? You know? But that's just like the reality of that's like reality that we're dealing with right now.